Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you are having a nice day. Today is January 7, 2020. Welcome to Altcoin Planet. And let's start with our technical analysis. Okay, so the king has finally moved. It bounced off the 20, it closed above the 21 and then bounced off it this month. It surely will go to. Okay, let's get back. This is a short technical analysis on Bitcoin. It will surely go to the 10 SMA in the monthly, and it will probably reject off there. So 8,400 is a level that everybody should be watching. It's also confluent with this descending channel upper side trend line. If we break that, if we close a weekly above 8,400, or maybe even a daily yet above 8,000, 2 day at least, maybe 2 day, we probably will test 9,000 region, low 9Ks, and even there we could probably change the weekly trend. We have to close above 9,557 to change the weekly trend. If we did that, we would be macro bullish, and I would be looking for it to test the upper side of this of Bitcoins, which is 11,500, and beyond that it's going to be 20K, 30K, whatever stupid numbers you got. Okay, now let's move back. Now let's move to our altcoin analysis videos. So Link is still bouncing off the 786, holding it, still making higher lows on those wicks. Stokes in the weekly not showing anything. Daily is printing. We got above the 21 EMA. We got rejected off this 200, so we need to break this 200 EMA, and I will be looking for it to test around 220-ish region. If we break this 200 EMA, we will be testing the 200 MA, and if we break that, we will be probably testing this upper resistance trend line, which is around 255 to 260 to 160. RSI is good. Stokes still have a little bit of upside before meeting the upper trend line. We bounce off this lower trend line support. Okay, we still have ways to go on Link on the daily. Volume suggests this is consolidating. There's a major consolidation. We have this major consolidation ongoing. I think I also mentioned this in the previous video. Okay, what the hell happened? Okay, this. Yeah, we have this one. We will break it around. I think when we conclude this consolidation, it would be the conclusion of the symmetrical triangle that we are forming. So this, as long as we hold, I would be on the shorter time frames, I would be expecting it to consolidate above the 21 EMA and above the horizontal support. So just a trade idea. Let me see if I can let's say I would bought around somewhere around here, and then as long as we hold above it, I would target somewhere around here. Well, of course there's going to be resistance around here, but I think we're going to break that. Around the 200 MA is 20%, is to 1.53%. Okay, that's a good RR. Link is playing technical with Bitcoin going bullish as well. Okay, so we see that yesterday I was looking at the major cap alts. They were leading Bitcoin, and now Bitcoin has followed. So the major alt caps, including Link like and Ethereum, Ripple, has now consolidating sideways or falling a little bit, floating a little bit to the downside, but that's healthy. I would expect Bitcoin to have a pullback short term, so I expect it for the odds as well. Link is one of the, we already tested it though. We'll probably put more in wicks around this level, 1.89 to 1.80 ish. I would expect that to hold. Let's see if we can find something the lower time frames. Let's do this now. Let's see, maybe down to the 21. I'll expect this EMA to catch up. So we got rejected by the 200 on the 4 hour, huh? Is this or maybe this? I'm just drawing my generalized guys, so this one is being respected. 236, 382. Sometimes technical analysis is so beautiful. Okay, I would be expecting this to retrace 236 maybe. It could still be retraced to 382 and still be bullish. I would expect this MAs to catch up, and we'll probably see a conclusion of the daily soon. Sooner than later is suggesting, actually, the lower time is suggesting. Let's see how the RSI. Stokes are upside, snaking around. Still has way to go. No bearish divergence yet. Still trending. Okay. Yeah, we'll likely see a conclusion of this maybe next day, tomorrow. Could probably blast through right here, especially if Bitcoin breaks 8K. Alright, that's it for Link for now. Very good chart. Let's see, what's the last, let's see, Neo. What's this? Okay, Neo. Okay, we have broken this channel. This is a daily range. This was a very beautiful range wherein you buy, sell the top side. Now we gotten above it convincingly. Let's remove this smaller Fibonacci. We need to get back above this 200 MA and EMA. It's also coincidentally the weekly levels. If we do, I would expect this to test around around $11, but eventually the upper side, which is $12. What else? Let's see, Tezos bounced off the 21 EMA on the weekly. I was expecting a little bit to the golden pocket here, but we did not get that. Yeah, I was expecting the golden pocket because it's also the daily 200, and see this 618 is the 200 EMA, and the golden 6.65 is the 200 MA. Although we have not broken this, did we? We're damn near close breaking it. Downtrend channel. Is this a downtrend? Yes, it is. It is a downtrend channel. If we close above a daily candle above, we did. Although it's not a convincing close. Let's say above 132. I'd be expecting this to test the 382 region, 1.42, 1.42 region. Okay. Okay. Tomo USDT. I told you guys that it was going to test around for the 50ish region when we bounce off this 41, 89 EMA, and we did get that. Now what are we gonna do in here? It's holding this 55, which is good, but the 10 SMA is pulling it down. Sorry. It's not showing on the daily. Weekly, not showing as well. Nothing here. Let's see, RSI. RSI are weak in the downside. It's turning up. We could see it rally here. I have no opinion, but I would be comfortable longing it, or if we get above this 10 SMA or just above this 4R, I think 46 region, which is a 4R resistance. Yeah, above this 4R candle, above this, if we start closing above 2R candles above this 46, what's this, 4650 region. Preferably 4R, but 2R would be great, especially that's the 200 EMA and MA. So I feel this a basic play really. I'll keep an eye on that, because if we do, I would expect this to continue the trend to the daily. The daily will have a target of much higher, which is this 55 level. How many percentage was that? Almost a 18% gain. Do we blast right through it? I don't know, but probably fullback is probably yes. And then 61, this level, which is 64 region, which is how many percent? 40%. So yeah, the Tomo is a nice play. As long as we hold these levels, the 55 EMA and the 4R horizontal support. Okay, that's all for Tomo. What else that we missed? Atom. To be honest, I did call that when we tested this. I think this is the weekly level. Yeah, when we tested the 10 SMA and the golden cross, right here, I told everyone that we're probably expecting to go test this upside region. We did bounce off it, but we did test it, came close to it again, and now what are we doing? We bounce off it again. Atom, this one could go either way in my opinion, because it's printing a possible head and shoulders. This one, and then this one, and then this one. Although if we go sideways here and consolidate more, and we hold this level, it's almost guaranteed. Actually, yeah, it's almost guaranteed we're going to test 4.56 region, and probably above higher 4.85. I think those are, sorry, I think those are 4.89ish region. This, yeah, we're going to test our highs around here, 4.480ish region. Do we break that? Probably not. Probably fall back again. But this one is printing it's ascending triangle. Although we cannot stay around it, it's not going to look pretty, because the more we get rejected from this topside resistance, we are forming an ascending wedge, which is a bearish pattern. But looking at the whole cryptocurrency market, I think it's probably in the less likely side to happen. So for now, we are safe as long we need to negate these head and shoulders. We could probably go sideways here, maybe uh, 2 more days sideways, or we just go up here and test for 57. We close above those 10 SMA and the 21 EMA. That would be great. That's all for Cosmos. Let's see some major altcoin caps. What are they doing? I don't trade much of them. Okay, I have no internet. Alright, that's it for now, guys. Sorry.